FYP about you, but they're making them about me, right? Okay. You're in here talking shit on my live, right? Okay. But I'm not famous. Okay. That's fine. I never asked to be famous, but okay. Especially to the person, I'm so glad I won, because the person in the chat said he's not going to win it. Clock it, because I did win it. Deal with it. Team Ryan. Clocking it. Stand.
I just can't. I really can't. What's up, everyone? Carolina Girl here. Welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, February 25th, 2026. I hope everyone had a great start to your week, and I hope you continue to do so. I'm coming to you tonight to talk to you about this man right here on the screen, Ryan Anderson. Personally, I don't care for the guy. I really don't pay him much attention, but here lately, he has been the topic of discussion. I know my thumbnail depicts Ryan, Katie Kakes, and the prison emails, but I don't really want to talk about her. That situationship is my segue into Ryan's prison emails with Gypsy. But I do have a question regarding their situationship. But first, I wanted to address my intro. Ryan thinks he's famous. Ryan, nobody would know who you were if you weren't married to, or if you were not married to, Gypsy Rose. You were known for being married to a mommy murderer and her treating you like a doormat on national television. And now you're riding her coattails. That is what you are known for, and I wouldn't call it being famous. Then we have a 40-year-old grown man talking about clock it. How about you get your butt up off the couch, get a job, and clock in to get a paycheck? That is what you need to be clocking. How can any grown, respectable woman take this guy serious? He doesn't have a job, and he is living off the women that throw him money on TikTok. What does he truly have to offer? Ladies, really think about this. What does he truly have to offer? Any respectable woman, any woman that respects herself, respects her hard-earned money, her morals, her values, whatever. How could you take this man serious? Do you really want to take him into raise? Getting back to the Katie situation. I really don't care one way or the other about their situation. They're both grown, consenting adults. But when Ryan got on TikTok and said he just wasn't interested, that perturbed me a little bit. Now, I do understand that men and women look at sex and relationships different. This didn't seem like it was a one-night stand, though. I want to play this clip for you. This is actually a cameo that Ryan sent to this woman, Katie.
All right, sweetie. Your cameo is definitely up, and it is time for me to do Miss Katie Kakes' cameo. So, here I am, just rocking the Saints jersey, because this is how I'm filming cameos today. Look, I'm rocking purple lights, because I want to rock purple. I'm feeling purplish today. Look, I got that light, and then I got that light, and then I got this light up. Got this light.
I just wanted to pause it real quick. For some reason, he reminds me of Forrest Gump here, or I should say Forrest Gump's friend Bubba in the movie Forrest Gump. When Bubba's talking about the shrimp, that's what Ryan reminds me of, talking about his lights. He reminds me of Forrest Gump's friend Bubba, talking about the shrimp kebabs and the shrimp cocktail and the boiled shrimp and the fried shrimp. That's what Ryan reminds me of, talking about his lights.
Light up that I'm rocking. Can't really flip my camera right now, but I will send you pictures of it more. Look, Ryan and Pixie right there. Look, goes. I love it. I love it. I had such a story to get that drill, but I'll tell you about that later. But I'm telling you, the Ryan and Pixie light is perfect. Absolutely perfect, Katie Kakes. And I love it. And I love the fact that you're the one who got it for me. I mean that. Like, I'm rocking purple. Like I'm purpled out. Except that light. I can't find a damn purple in that light. Like what the hell? Like, I don't understand. Of all the lights, that's the only one I can't find purple. Look, here's Miss Pixie Pigs. Pixie's kind of tired. She's had a long day of watching Daddy run around and try to get things hanged, and she's had a long day of Daddy running errands and then going on walks and then using a drill. She hated that I use a drill and all this stuff, but I had to get that Ryan and Pixie light up. And what you think? I fucking love it. I love it. Like, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I dig it. I don't care that it's bright. I like bright lights. I like that bright. Now I got to think where I'm going to put the fleur-de-lis, because I want that some bitch up too. Like I said, I'm a sucker for lights. Now, I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. I might put it like right on my bar, like right underneath the bar. Bam, light that up. But then the light will be in my face. But, I will say this. Last time I did a cameo for you, sweetie, I told you I had a crush on you. So, how am I going to top that? Well, I really like you. Really. Like you growing on me more and more each day. And you have been growing. I mean, it's just, I'm enjoying us talking. I mean that. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm nervous, but a good nervous, like butterfly nervous. And I was thinking about you a lot today. I just want you to know that. I was thinking about you, especially when I was hanging that Ryan and Pixie light up. Definitely thought about you then. And of course, I'm going to talk to you later. Now, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if I can give you 5 whole minutes, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. If someone deserves it, you deserve it. Now, look, tried to shave, kind of trim this up today. Just trimmed it. But I don't know how short to go on the bottom. Like, I can't have my whole neck bearded, so I got to kind of go like a goatee. I'm going to trim that, see what happens. You know what I mean? Just to see what happens. And, yeah, I should have dressed up for you. But I was so proud to show you that damn Ryan and Pixie light, which I love. So, Katie Kakes, mwah, I appreciate it. Can't wait to see you. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great weekend. Pixie Pix excited to see you. Look at the expression on her face. She's so excited she passed out. Katie, she's so excited that she passed out due to the excitement. I'm just saying. She passed out due to the excitement. So, anyway, with this being like your 3rd or 4th cameo, just thinking about you. See you soon. And Ryan Pixie light is legendary. Just like me. But, that's beside the point. Anyway, thinking about you. Talk to you soon. Later.
So my question is, Ryan, did you mean anything in this video, or were you just blowing smoke up this woman's butt? Because wasn't she your top gifter? I believe she was your top gifter. And so were you just telling her these things because you thought that's what she wanted to hear and she would keep gifting you? Or did you really mean these things? Because it sounded like you cared for her at this point. It sounded like you were interested in her. And so then she hops on a plane. She flies out to see you. Y'all have sex, I guess, the whole weekend. And then all of a sudden, you're not interested in her. You jump on TikTok telling everybody you're not interested in her. I mean, my piece of advice to you would be, if you don't mean it, don't say it. I don't care how much they're throwing at you on TikTok, whatever these gifts are. I'm really not familiar with all that jazz, to be honest with you. But I don't care what they're throwing at you. If you don't mean it, don't say it. And don't be saying all this crap to just try to get these gifts. Because, these women that's throwing themselves at you, they're not doing it because, they're bored or whatever. They're doing it because they're trying to get your attention. I mean, I told somebody in your live the other night that you weren't a prize. And they jumped on me real quick. Well, maybe not to you, he's not. Honey, he's not to any respectable woman. He is not a prize at all. He could do nothing for me at all. There's nothing he could do for me. He does not have anything to offer a woman. He truly doesn't. And I'm not looking to take anybody. I don't have children, and I'm not looking to take anybody to raise. And so, my question to you, Ryan, is, you got on TikTok after this woman spent a weekend with you, or 4 days, or whatever it was, and you jumped on TikTok and told everybody that you just were not interested in her. You didn't want to lead her on. And what was it? Oh, because it was done to you, so you just didn't want to lead her on. So my question is to you is, being that you had sex with her all weekend, when is it that you decided you weren't interested in her? Was it before or after the sex? Were you not interested in her at all, while you were having sex? Or how does that work out? Like I said, I know men and women are different when it comes to sex and relationships. Some women attach feelings to sex. And, I've got friends, though, that they're over relationships. They just they don't want to be attached to anybody. They kind of stay single to mingle. They don't want to really be tied down to anybody and being in a relationship or whatever. So you do have women out there like that. It's no big thing, but this woman sounded like she was really into you. And you chose to break it off for whatever reason. Some speculate that, Gypsy came back from Alaska and they call her No Ring Blanchard because she didn't get proposed to. And so that maybe that was your reason why you broke things off with Katie, because you thought maybe you were going to keep the door open for Gypsy. But I'm going to tell you, Ryan, Gypsy's not into you. I don't care what kind of text messages you got. You try to tell people, I've got text messages where she was texting me this and I don't care. She's not into you. I promise you, she's not into you. She never was. This is a clip of Ryan telling his people, that he didn't want to lead anybody on.
Just not going to lead anybody on ever. I don't care. After what I went through, I'm not doing that. Sorry. I'll be honest and genuine, and I'm sorry.
And shout out to Foxy True Crime, because I do look at a lot of your videos and clip them up. So I appreciate your time doing the, recording everybody's lives and stuff. So shout out to Foxy True Crime. So I first learned of Ryan during Gypsy's show Prison Confessions. There I found out she was engaged to be married and eventually married behind prison walls. I only knew what the show provided, and then Gypsy's show Life After Lockup aired and all hell broke loose. People were divided over Ryan. Some felt sorry for him because they thought Gypsy was treating him badly. Others felt Ryan was overbearing. Many felt like he was forcing himself on her when she was first released from prison. I thought it was just a husband wanting to be with his wife. After all, they did marry behind prison walls. They couldn't consummate their marriage. He couldn't even touch her during visitation without a guard yelling, "Not too close." I can see him being excited to finally be able to be with his wife outside of the prison walls and to be able to touch her. It was obvious, though, Gypsy was repulsed by him, and after reading the prison emails, it all made sense to me. Let's dive into these emails. Now, there were 1,090 pages of emails, and they are not necessarily in order. What the prison did was identify who she was talking to and then group the emails together. And I took screenshots of the groups, and then I put them in order by year the best I could. And then I tried to put them in order by email. And you'll see what I'm referring to. So you'll see that these are all prison emails between Ryan and Gypsy. Of course, the inbound are Ryan, and the outbound will be Gypsy. Okay, so this group of emails starting out is going to be through October 25th to November 2nd, 2020. And you see the blue numbers that I have. You'll see that they are from Chillicothe Correctional Center. You'll see inbound Gypsy Blanchard, her prison number, and they're all redacted. But I know by little keywords and stuff that this is Ryan. And so you see the blue numbers. I put it in order the order that these emails go. So we're going to start with number 1. Inbound is Ryan. Outbound is Gypsy. Number 1. I wish that I could have heard your beautiful voice tonight. What is it about you, gorgeous, that makes me keep coming back for more? You have this hold on me, I guess. Number 2, inbound, Ryan. And that movie was good? Number 3, inbound, Ryan. Oh yeah, I remember why I keep coming back for more. 4, inbound, Ryan. Hey, gorgeous. Seriously, though, I miss you. I know you miss me too. And I know it is Monday, but call me. I know you can find a way because you can do anything you set your mind to. So that being said, call me. I would absolutely love to hear your beautiful voice. 5, outbound. This is from Gypsy. I would appreciate it if you just don't talk about what we had with anyone. I grow more and more uncomfortable even speaking to by the day. I'm loyal to my boyfriend. I won't be emailing or calling again. I'm sorry I put you in this situation. We can't be friends anymore. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Please take care. 6, outbound. This is also Gypsy. Also, please don't try to talk me out of my decision to move on. I've been utterly mean to you, and I felt it. The right thing to say is I'm sorry. I feel this is the right thing to do. Yes, to answer you, I'll miss you, but I have a loyalty to him that I can't just forget when talking to you. Please do me a favor and block my number. I know I'll have times I want to call, but it's wrong. It's all wrong, and you need to move on too. Please do take care. Hugs, Gyp. Number 7, inbound, which is Ryan. I would never do anything to hurt you. Why do you crush me like this? 8, Ryan. One call, that's all I ask for, and I'll never bother you again. But give me one call, please. 9, Ryan. If I ever meant anything to you at all, you owe me one phone call. I know it's hard, but I deserve at least to say goodbye to you. 10, Ryan. And I don't want to block your number. If you call me, you call me. Just let things happen naturally. That's all I ask, gorgeous. Quit planning things out. You and I found each other for a reason. Don't push our natural chemistry away. We happened because it was meant to happen. Let's enjoy it. 11, inbound, Ryan. Hey, gorgeous. Just know that I'm thinking about you. Hopefully I can hear from you today. Maybe you want to hear my voice just as much as I want to hear your beautiful voice. Remember to smile for me, Cuddle Muffin. That's what he calls himself, or she calls him. I'm not quite sure, but that's a nickname he's given himself, I guess. I don't know. 12, Ryan. T-Pain, put it down. T-Pain, show you how. Jodeci, freak in you. Just some songs that got me thinking about you, gorgeous. 13, inbound, Ryan. Hey, gorgeous, let me know when you are ready to scream. Who dat? Ha ha. So as you see here, this is all inbound, basically. It's all Gypsy, or all Ryan. And we got 2 from Gypsy, basically telling him to forget about her, to move on. So this next set is just October 27th and 28th of 2020. Start with the number 1. These are all inbound, so these are all Ryan. Number 1. Wow, you won't even call me to say goodbye. Why are you doing this? 2. You haven't met him or me. Why don't you wait until you do before you decide on who you want to be with, Gypsy? I know you want both of us. I know it. I love you, gorgeous. 3. Gypsy, I need you. I know that I do. And I know you need me also, despite what you say. Did you ever stop and think that maybe we were the ones who were supposed to be together? Our chemistry is undeniable. Our conversations are amazing. Our laughter never stops. We want the same things out of life, including kids. We have the same interests, and we were always talking on the phone when we're together. Maybe you're just scared to lose blank, but you told me everything going on, and I'm still here for you. Would he be if he knew everything? You don't have to be something you're not with me. He was in your life first, that's all. But then I came, and we have been great ever since. You are my gorgeous, and I'm your cuddle muffin. Let's not throw that away. Maybe I am who you are really supposed to be with, Gypsy. I will try to take a step back because I don't want you to think because I do want you to think what life would be like without me. And this is something that we both truly want because I honestly believe that we are just destined to be together. Maybe I'm right because I don't, and it cuts off. So number 4, how can it be wrong when we have such great chemistry, Gypsy? How can it be wrong when you and I are good together? How can we just shut something so special off? I miss your laugh. I miss your beautiful voice. I miss your stories. I miss hearing your ringtone when you call. I miss you, gorgeous. 5. I won't send anything else. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I won't send anything else. This is just so hard for me. I really can't imagine my life without you in it somewhere. And you can always write me later on in life. Keep my address. I hate this so effing much. I keep fighting because that is who I am. Your friendship means so much to me, and I am devastated over losing you. I will always cherish you. You will always have a special place in my heart, always and forever. So this next set of emails is from November 2nd through November 19th, 2020. We're starting down here at 1, and it looks like these are all inbound except for 1. So starting at number 1, it's inbound. As I lay in bed trying to fall asleep, there is one constant thought that keeps me running through my mind. And no, it isn't what you're thinking about. Wow, I do think of that, and it is a great thought with your gorgeous self, grr, but it is a different thought. Maybe I will tell you about it one day. Number 2. I wonder if I will get to hear your beautiful voice on my break today. 3. My phone sucks. 4. Inbound. We are slow. If you want to talk, call me. 5. Inbound. Never mind. I don't want you to think I'm whipped. I can't believe you said that shit to me. 6. Inbound. Gypsy, tell me the exact moment when I became pathetic to you, because I feel used by you after this past weekend. I never in my wildest dreams ever thought that you would ever do that to me, especially to me of all people. I don't know who you think you are or what you think of me now, but I can assure you that I am not your bitch or trick. You know how I feel about you, and to exploit that makes me sick. I have defended you to everyone, saying that you would never do that to me. I just want to know when you lost respect for me, because we have something really special and great together, or so I thought. Actually, hold that thought, Ryan. Hold that thought, folks. This email right here is dated November 12th, 2020. As you can see, it's outbound, and this is actually to somebody else. This isn't to Ryan. This is to a girlfriend of Gypsy's. And she says, damn, girl, you look amazing, but your eyebrows still look like Groucho Marx. But what she's trying to say is Groucho Marx. It's from the Marx Brothers from back in the day, and it was Groucho Marx. But she says Groucho Marx. LOL. I miss you. Listen, I'm tricking Ryan the fuck out. He's buying me clothes, and my tablet finally died, so he's sending me money for a new tablet. Me and Blank are still happily in love, which is the guy she's seeing when Ryan and her first started talking. She was in a relationship with somebody else, and so she actually fell head over heels over this guy the same way she kind of fell over head over heels with Ken. But then this guy ended up breaking it off with her because she still wasn't over Ken. I don't know if she was trying to compare him to Ken or what, but I mean, she was really hot and heavy with this guy too as well. I don't want to mention his name, though. I do know his name. I don't want to mention his name, though, because he's not one of the public guys. Ken and Ryan are public, so I don't mind, talking about them. But these other guys haven't gone public, so she was tricking him. She admits to tricking him to one of her friends. Basically using him. That's what the inmates call. When they're using fellas, leading them on to get money or whatever they need, for their stuff. So let's see, where were we at? Okay, we were on number 6. So number 7, it's inbound. Okay, Gypsy, you can seriously stop torturing yourself now because I know how bad you must be dying to hear my voice. I guess you can't stop hurting yourself by not calling me, haha. I mean, we can always stop at a barbecue joint and work this issue out. I would love that, actually, haha. Maybe you would like that too. 8, inbound. Hey, Gypsy, I wrote your roommate, but I don't want to talk to her. I sent an email. That was stupid. I can't believe that I wrote her, actually. 9, inbound. I'm just not interested in creating anything else with anybody other than you, honestly, gorgeous. I just reread my email to her, and it seems like I'm flirting, but I'm not. 10, inbound. You know that you are the only one I think of, gorgeous. I actually had a great dream about you last night. It has given me difficulties concentrating today. You with those damn boots that I'm probably going to have to buy now, WTF, you are going to have to stop making me look up clothes and stuff because I want you in them. 11, inbound. I can't believe that I wrote that email like that because it wasn't like it might have come across. Trust me on that. Maybe I was just trying to get an informant on the inside to give me information about you without you knowing. Just maybe. Anyways, I wonder when I'm gonna hear your beautiful voice again. 12, outbound. This is Gypsy. Blank, I've tried to call you. I'm sorry about my outburst. I guess I just got upset because you're still holding yourself back from finding love and moving on. You and I shouldn't talk anymore. This is just unhealthy for us both. We should cut all ties. Please take care and be happy. 13, inbound. Oh yeah, next time we talk, I need to tell something, so remind me. And so it's like he doesn't even listen to her. He just kind of ignores what she says and just doesn't even pay attention to what he says to her. Or what she says to him, excuse me. So these 2 emails right here are from November 9th and November 22nd. And they're both from Ryan. So first one, I think that I made a mistake on Saturday, gorgeous. In fact, I know it. Tell me, how am I supposed to live without someone so effing wonderful, amazing, funny, sensitive, and gorgeous like you are? Also, I miss your beautiful voice so much, Gypsy. How do you expect me to never hear it again? I need you and want you in my life. We have something special, and I don't need to label it because I just want to be who we are and what we are. Whatever happens, let it happen. Life is too damn short to throw this friendship relationship away, and I know we have something one of a kind like I am, haha, and you are. and I can't see the rest. And so number 2, this is also Ryan. Gypsy, I'm a fool. I feel so fucking stupid now. I actually thought you really wanted to be with me at some point. Then you leave me like I was nothing to you after you claimed that I was the one. Wow, I actually bought into that at one point. How foolish am I? You know what else is dumb? I can't believe that I actually wanted to marry you. I wanted to give you a great life, take care of you, and have kids with you. I wanted to give you my last name. What the fuck was I thinking? Ryan, I don't know what you were thinking, and I still don't know what you're thinking. You're holding on to this girl. She doesn't want anything to do with you. She didn't want anything to do with you while she was in prison. She still doesn't want anything to do with you. She's actually got a kid now with another man. You need to move on. Stop riding this girl's coattails. I mean, stop. I can't believe that I have stayed around this long for you. You don't deserve me in your life at all, but I put up with all the heartbreak and shame for you. I still wanted to be in your life, but you have done everything possible to show me how ridiculous that is now. You keep me around to play with and buy you things. I mean nothing to you now. I'm so confused, hurt, abused, and used by you now. And I still love you even after all of this shit. WTF is wrong with me? No wonder you don't respect me. I mean, I really don't respect you either, to be honest with you, and a lot of people don't. Like I said, any respectable, it doesn't even have to be just a woman, any respectable person doesn't respect you at this point. I can't respect myself if I continue to be mistreated like this. I really do love you, Gypsy, and I hate myself for it. I truly do. I fall for your bullshit every time. You were fucking playing games with me last week, and then to actually believe that you and blank have been together a year and the ultimate slap in my face. I never existed if that were true. But the funny thing is, you probably don't give a fuck either. Now we have even more in common because I no longer give a fuck. I guess that didn't age well. That didn't last long. So this next group of emails is from November 10th through December 7th, 2020. Starting at number 1, it looks like we kind of got a mixture here. It looks like it's about equal with the inbounds, outbounds. Number 1 is inbound. So this is Ryan. Sorry for my emails. I'm just really missing you. Part of me feels like we are spitting in the face of destiny by not talking anymore. We have something special between us, and I don't know what to think about it. I hate this so much. I don't know anymore, but I do know that I miss you, gorgeous. I will stop writing, but how am I supposed to stop feeling for you? Especially when you tell me that we can't see each other because of what might happen between us. WTF. So there is this amazing, wonderful, funny, gorgeous woman, and we have amazing chemistry together, but we can't talk and never see each other. That is just so hard for me to comprehend, Gypsy. Just maybe you miss me also. Going up to 2, outbound. This is from Gypsy. Okay, Cuddle Muffin. If you do want to get me a little something with your megabucks, Venus.com search code, and she gives them a code. This is a cute lounge dress in size small. Another code. This is a sexy lace dress in color red in size 6 on sale. Imagine me wearing that going out to New Orleans. Then she gives them another code. This is really cool, long sweater in color black in size small. So number 3 is outbound. Oh, and can you please send those clothes to my parents' house? And she gives them the address. Thank you. And then 4 is inbound. Hey, gorgeous, I want you to know something. I still think of you often, and I bet you still think of me as well. How could you not? Because I'm so effing awesome. And you know that I am. Maybe you miss me also. You know you want it, girl. Don't act like you don't want it, because I want it just as bad as you do. So give me that Tootsie. Ha ha. That's actually what kind of disgusts me about Ryan, because this is where he kind of makes me mad because he makes me defend Gypsy in a sense. she's not interested in him. In this relationship, she's just not interested in him during these prison emails. But he comes straight out the gate. It's like he's sexual with her. And to me, that would be a big turnoff. You know, he's all the time trying to just, I don't know. I'm just, maybe it's just because I'm just not attracted to the man. So, I mean, it would be a turnoff to me for him to be that straightforward coming out of the gate like that and coming on so strong. But, you know, whatever. 5 is an inbound. Tell me what I have to do to make you so wicked gorgeous. Maybe I still have that effect on you, because you definitely have that effect on Peppy with your sexy self. I still want you. Love, Cuddle Muffin. 6, outbound. Okay, so I do actually miss you. Not the flirty, but I miss talking to someone from home. Can I call you? So she's wanting to call him here. And apparently, you know, she wants to be friends with Ryan. Ryan's in the friend zone at this point, and she wanting to be friends with him because he's from where she's from. And so, you know, she's developed a friendship with him, and she's wanting to be friends, but he's not wanting to hear that. He's wanting to take it more, and he's really not accepting no for an answer. He's it's like he doesn't even hear what she says or see what she says because it's emails. So it's like he's not even seeing what she says. She says, I don't want you calling me anymore. Please don't, you know, contact me anymore. But then she sends him one and says, please buy this for me. So, you know. So this next group of emails is from November 18th through December 10th, 2020. Starting at number 1, these are some inbound, mostly inbound, some outbound. And starting off, we're outbound. This is Gypsy. I know you see my email. Please take yourself off my JPay. It will help you move on. 2, inbound. This is Ryan. No call on my break. No worries, gorgeous. I will just have to wonder when I'm going to hear your beautiful voice. I do hope you feel better. I would take care of you if you were here in more ways than one, if you know what I mean. You and your drop dead gorgeous self. I can't stop picturing you in that black gown lingerie. WTF, you drive me crazy. 3, inbound. This is Ryan. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. I didn't mean anything that I said in my last email. I really miss you. I miss your beautiful voice so much. I hope you can forgive me. 4, inbound. Gypsy, how am I supposed to live without talking to you? You have been a constant in my life for 6 months now. And so they started talking. I think this must have been June of 2020 is when they started talking, because they started talking during COVID. And so he's saying she's been a constant in his life for 6 months. We have an amazing chemistry with each other. We laugh constantly. We care for one another. We do care for one another. I have got to know this amazing, wonderful, funny, extremely caring, sensitive, attractive woman with the most beautiful voice that I find to be the most gorgeous and interesting person that I've ever known. And we can't talk to or see each other ever because of what might happen between us. How can I possibly cope with that? I miss you so much, Gypsy. Maybe you miss me also? Hopefully, anyways. I know that I may not be perfect and I can say hurtful things at times. I need to work on that, and I will. I just don't know how to be without you in my life somewhere. You know that we have something really special and great. Our natural chemistry is undeniable. I don't know what I'm truly trying to say, but I do know that I miss your beautiful voice and your laugh. I know that we still have fun together. I know that I don't want to lose you, Gypsy. That's all I know at this moment. Life is too damn short to not have fun, and this is what we have together. Hopefully, I will get to hear your beautiful voice soon. I'm still here for you, gorgeous. I cherish you, and I'm not ashamed of it, nor will I ever be. Stay gorgeous, just like you truly are. Remember to smile for me. 5, inbound. Hey, gorgeous. I'm sorry that I let my feelings get involved from time to time. It's hard to not It's hard not to with someone as amazing as you are. I have no excuse for that, but don't think that I don't realize what we were either as of late. I still dig you and enjoy your company. I know that you do as well. Just know that I can always keep us on the low. No one would ever have to know. It's completely up to you. It's all on you. Do you? Because I still want to. Do you? Ha ha. Smile, gorgeous. 6. Outbound. This is from Gypsy, and it's going to take $50 to keep Millie from making me gay. 7. I'm having some really naughty thoughts about her. 8. And that was also from Gypsy. 8. Inbound. This is from Ryan. You know that I might get tired of you torturing me soon, but maybe I like it just as much as I like. Hold on. You know that I might get tired of you torturing me soon, but maybe I like it as just as much as you like mind fucking me. At least you are fucking me in some way, and there is your silver lining. Ha ha. So this next group of emails is November 27th to December 8th, 2020. Starting at number 1, it's inbound. Okay, seriously, this not talking is not helping me at all. Ha. I doubt that is really helping you either. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I just want to talk and laugh with you like we always have. Yes, we have chemistry and it always goes there, but why is that? That is how that has to mean something, Gypsy, honestly. Maybe I just really miss your laugh, your beautiful voice, your sound effects, etc. I'm not going to apologize for it either. I care for you. I'm here for you. Maybe you miss my voice and my laugh also. And I can't read what is at the very bottom because it's cut off. Number 2 is outbound. So this is Gypsy. My attention and forgiveness is not free. It's earned. $100 is my price. 3, outbound. This is Gypsy. I have date night tomorrow. I can't use my free calls. I mean, that is really something. She's telling him that she's wanting him to give her $100, and she's basically wanting him to finance her date night with the other guy that she's seeing through phone calls or what have you. So she can't use her free phone call, so she needs him to send her the $100 so she can call this other dude. I mean, it kind of takes me back to where, she had Nick. She was wanting Nick to come kill her mom for her from Wisconsin, but she texted him, I think it was 3 days before he gets to Missouri to kill her mom for her. She texted him to see if she could have sex with another man before they left Missouri. I mean, that's the kind of vibes this is giving me right here. Let's see. 4, outbound. 10 years wiser. So she's telling him that this guy, because he's older than her by 10 years. So 10 years wiser and knows every bit of experience to know what a woman likes. Blank is my man and blank is my lover. So, she's rubbing it in Ryan's face that not only does she have this boyfriend, but she's got another guy she considers the lover, and it's not Ryan. 5, inbound. Damn, you would look so effing good in both of those outfits you made me look at today. It's driving me crazy thinking about it. 6, outbound. Gypsy. I'm moving to Florida and I have my parents' blessing. And so here, this is where she was talking because her fella at the time was living in Florida. And so basically that's where she was going to parole to. And so Ryan made this big old, he had this fit about her. People keep telling him that Gypsy used him for parole, for her to parole, to get out on parole or whatever. And he's like, she had her parole date before we got married. Ryan, let me explain this to you. It has nothing to do with her parole date before your marriage. What happens, the reason why she used you for her parole date was she didn't want to parole to Rod and Christie's. So it didn't matter who she was with. She tried, every man she was with, she tried to get them to marry her because she didn't want to parole to Rod and Christie's. And so she was trying to go elsewhere. She was going to parole to Florida here. And in a minute, I'm going to show you where she wants to parole to Italy. And this is why she's talking to this man while she's talking to you, this Italian guy. And so, let's see. So this group of emails right here is from December 5th to January 5th, 2020 to January 29th, 2021. And it looks like it's mostly inbound with a couple outbounds trickled in there. And so the first one we're going to read is an outbound from Gypsy. It says, Millie misses you. And then the second one is outbound as well. Well, it says, really? And then the third one is outbound. It says, stop flirting and maybe I'll call you. 4 is outbound. Sorry, I had a really bad day with my anxiety, and then me and Blank got into a slight brief argument. It's all good now. Let's just say he daddies me. I kind of like it. He fusses me, then makes me laugh. 5, inbound. This is Ryan. Hey, gorgeous. Damn, you do look good on that Dr. Phil episode. You make it hard to concentrate, that is. You know what you do to me. And now I have visions of you making cookies with that black lingerie on. Sexy as fuck. And I don't hate how I feel about you. It is wrong to feel. If it's wrong to feel this way, then I don't ever want to be right. Stay gorgeous like you are. Cuddle muffin. 6, inbound. Also, I will start begging you on my name change to call me. I will start begging you on my name change to call me if that keeps you from having to do homework. Well, now that I write about it, I might need to tell them every time you call me so you will get closer to your GED. Maybe that's what I will do. Ha ha. What in the world? 7, inbound. Is it wrong that I still dream of kissing you? I would be happy man if I could come up there and kiss you, Gypsy. Maybe you will let me fulfill that dream someday. And 8, inbound. Wish I could come help you with the holiday cookie this morning. I would have bought the frosting and sprinkles. And so that was, I guess, December of 2020, because I drew a line. And so we're going to do the January, starting with 1, inbound. Says, hey, I'm really worried about you. I'm here for you. 2, inbound. You really are wonderful, and I care about you deeply. 3, inbound. Believe me when I say your future is going to be so effing great, Gypsy, especially with me in your life. Ha ha. Seriously, though, remember to smile for me, gorgeous. 4, inbound. Just know that I will always be willing to hold you. 5, inbound. I probably won't be able to talk tonight. 6, inbound. Joking. I mean, have you noticed the amount of inbounds versus outbounds? And when he does get an outbound, it's either buy me something or don't talk to me. That's what we've seen so far. She doesn't want the flirting, and it's buy me something or don't talk to me. And so just for reference, this is in 2021 sometime. I'm going to assume it was after January 28th, 2021, because that's when her boyfriend that lived in Florida, that's when he dumped her. And so this is an outbound email to somebody else. I'm not quite sure who she's talking to, but it's a list of men who have been a love interest in Gypsy's life while she was in prison. I'm thinking she might have been talking to her book people here, but I'm not positive. It says, these are a list of men who have been my love interest since being in prison, all of who have been supporters and met me through writing after seeing HBO doc. Everyone except for Blank was actually Facebook friends with Blank before development of a relationship with me. Blank, age 34, dated for 2 weeks, September 2nd, 2017 to September 15th, 2017. I dumped him for Ken. Ken Urker, age 24, dated for 2 years, September 15th, 2017 to October 2nd, 2019. He dumped her. Ken dumped her. And then this next guy, I'm not going to, I know his first name, but I'm not going to tell what his name is because he's not he hasn't gone public about his relationship with Gypsy. So Blank is aged 41, dated for 1 year, November 18th, 2019 through January 28th, 2021. Dumped her because she was still, in love with Ken. And then we have Ryan Anderson at the very bottom, age 35, untitled for 18 months and current. So at some point, this is some point after January 28th in 2021, but this email is in 2021. And she says, for 18 months and current, he's untitled. Basically, he's in the friend zone. It says, we are close. He's my best friend, and the feelings I have for him are a comfortable love. I can be myself with him and know he loves me for me. I don't have to fake. He sees my good days and my bad days and is always there for support. I've cried to him about other guys who've rejected me or broke my heart. I've taken my anger out on him by pushing him away, but he stayed a loyal companion through all the good and bad I've shown him about myself. So this next group of emails is from February 23rd to March 9th, 2021. Starting with number 1, it looks like these are all inbound but one. So starting with number 1, this is inbound from Ryan. All right, Mommy Gypsy, will do. I actually think that the kid has a girlfriend now. She called him late last night on a FaceTime. 2, inbound. Hey, gorgeous, thinking of you, just really busy at work. I'm missing your beautiful voice. 3, inbound. Sorry about tonight. I was wrong. Forgive me, gorgeous. So they must be talking on the phone. 4, inbound. Took lunch at a different time, probably going out tonight also. 5, inbound. Stay gorgeous. Stay my gorgeous. 6, inbound. I know that we have a complicated relationship, but I also know that we have something really special between us. I really do cherish you, and I would give anything to hold you in my arms. I have been in love with you since the first moment I heard your beautiful voice. Maybe we are supposed to be together, and that is why we always come back to each other. I don't know what the future holds, but whatever it has to store, I just know that I want you in my life. 7, inbound. So effing sorry that I'm not physically attractive enough for you, Gypsy. Go to Italy. You would rather be in a relationship with him over me. You would rather be with a guy who has a fiance, lives an ocean away, and can barely speak English. Well, the reality is that you don't want me, period, then, but you keep me around for the attention. Well, fuck that shit. You don't love me and I deserve way better than this. All I've ever done is love you, but that isn't enough for you. 8, inbound. Why would you mail me something like that then? Why? Just to fuck with me? Is that all I am to you? A fucking game to entertain you? Just someone to help you while you constantly search for a guy better than me? WTF. 9, inbound. Sad thing is that you have never even met me to make that assumption. One friend who is personally, in my opinion, only wants to use you said that you could do better, and that's all it took. What a shame. 10, outbound. Stop it. I never said the reason I was talking I never said that. The reason I was talking about was because I'm still in love with someone else. I'm sorry, but that doesn't mean I don't care about losing you. I am, in fact, scared of losing you. I hate that you are mad at me. 11, inbound. Sorry, got in my head last night. That isn't at all what I want. 12, inbound. Maybe you are thinking about me as much as I'm thinking about you. 13, inbound. Remember to smile for me, and of course, stay gorgeous like you truly are. Cuddle Muffin. I mean, This is truly sad, is what it is. And so this is the Italian guy that that Ryan was referring to. This email was actually done. I don't have it written down. I'm not sure when she sent this email, but it was in 2021. You can see the date, part of the date anyway. And so she says, if hypothetically we were to have a relationship, I would first travel to Italy a few times to get a feel for the culture and also being alone with you for periods of time. I would have to really study hard to learn the language. It would be difficult, but it's not impossible. And as you already are aware, I do want children. I have not set aside a timeline of when I want to start trying. I just know that I would prefer to do it before I'm 35. We would make some pretty babies. Please don't think I'm crazy for saying that. I can't believe I just said that. I am well aware that we come from completely different places in the world. I know a little about life in Italy. I'm not totally ignorant about the culture itself. I have an interest in various other cultures. I also am not unable to relocate if necessary. My parents are very understanding and want only my happiness. And to be totally honest, starting over in a new place where my case is less known is very appealing. I want a normal life. I don't like the fame and attention. Making a new beginning for my life is very beautiful, though. And I have $50,000 guaranteed to me upon my freedom. And if I needed, I use that money to relocate. Please don't apologize for this. I'm enjoying talking with you. I care about you. I'm not asking you to make any decisions now. I'm going to let you lead me where this goes. So let's just focus on our communication for right now. I sent you a short letter and the visiting form in the mail on 2/22/21. So this had to be in February of 2021 that she was talking to him. I'm not sure how many days it takes to be received. Let me know if you find my friend blank. He lives in Swansea, Massachusetts. He knows you will be searching for him for him to give you the pictures. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm thinking of you. Mwah. So that was the Italian guy that Ryan was referring to. She was talking to him, and they were talking pretty hot and heavy. I mean, they were even talking. The last email that I remember seeing from this Italian guy was in May of 2021, and so this was February of 2021. Well, Ryan and Gypsy got married in July of 2022. And so, I mean, she's talking to this Italian guy for most of 2021 with, talking to Ryan. I mean, that's really, just embarrassing for Ryan. But he doesn't see it that way. So this next group of emails is going to be from March 1st to March 24th, 2021. Starting with number 1. It looks like they are all inbound. So these are all Ryan. So 1. I want you to know something. Whenever I'm having trouble at work or dealing with a problem, all I have to do is think about you to cheer me back up, gorgeous. Cuddle muffin. 2, inbound. I can't believe that was the advice that you told me to tell the kid. Ha ha. 3, inbound. Okay, gorgeous. Bluebird is active. I can't remember what Bluebird was. I remember seeing that somewhere, but I can't remember what it is now. I don't know if I like being compared to a wolf in the 10th kingdom. I'm just persistent on things that I want because I am a fighter. That is a great quality, actually. And maybe I have just found something that is worth fighting for, Gypsy. Something really special. 4, inbound. So something really interesting happened to me today. 5, inbound. I hate hearing about you being upset and crying. I would always do my best to keep you smiling, laughing, and completely satisfied at all times. Maybe you will want that one day, and maybe I'll still be willing. 6, inbound. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Package was delivered yesterday. So I'm assuming he's talking about the clothes he ordered for her because she asked him to order some clothes for her. And I guess that's the package that was delivered to Rod and Christie's maybe. 7, inbound. Gypsy, maybe we shouldn't talk for a while. 8, inbound. It's late Saturday night, about 1:45, and I can't sleep, so I decided to write you an email. Little girl is next to me, and she is hogging up the damn covers. Ha ha, but I keep wishing that you were right here next to us. Hopefully one day that will happen, but for now I just have to imagine it. Imagine your beautiful self snuggled up against me, rubbing your back, kissing your neck, listening to yawns and noises. Wow, what a daydream. I can almost picture it, gorgeous. Maybe you can too. See it. Stay gorgeous. Here I have a question because I want to know who little girl is, because I know I'm getting to an email where you're telling Gypsy that you dropped her off at the pound. So I'd like to know who little girl is. If somebody could answer that question for me, or if Ryan, could you answer that question for me? Who is little girl? And why did you drop her off at the pound? Because I know I'm going to be coming across that email. 9, inbound. Good morning, gorgeous. Is there any reason why you hung up on me last night after I accepted the phone call, or why you didn't call me back? Just curious. I miss you, gorgeous. I wonder when I'm going to hear your beautiful voice again. 10, inbound. Just for the record, and you can tell blank this also, I might have wrote you the first letter due to your documentary, but it is truly your personality that I'm in love with, Gypsy. And you once told me that your perfect guy would have my personality also. Plus, you are so fucking drop dead gorgeous. Blank blank is a very pretty name as well. So I'm assuming it was Gypsy Rose is a very pretty name as well. And I can't really read what's at the bottom because it's cut off. And so this next group of emails is from March 26th to April 14th, 2021. And it looks like they are all inbound but one. And starting with number 1, it's inbound. Change of plans, not going out tonight, possibly going shopping for a necklace with this gorgeous girl I know instead. 2, inbound. Is this for real, or is this a clever way to stop talking to me? I deserve the truth, Gypsy, because you said goodbye on your last call. I am in my head about it, and I don't want to be in the dark. 3, inbound. I just noticed that the picture I sent you of me in front of the mirror has 2 faces on it. I must have been moving. It's an awful picture. 4, inbound. You are so wonderful, sweet, intelligent, interesting, adorable, and drop dead gorgeous to me. I just want to let you know this morning. I wonder when I'm going to hear that beautiful voice again. God bless. What in the hell? How is that a beautiful voice? I mean, you keep saying that, Ryan. You must really be delusional if you think her voice is beautiful. My God. Maybe you will miss my voice just as much. Stay gorgeous and come snuggle with me. Snuggles. And it says something, Snuggles and Cuddle Muffin. 5, inbound. That's absolutely hilarious. I now have an image of you and your daughter, both Leos, I might add, fussing at the store over which Barbie doll daddies should buy for their collection. And it's undeniably adorable thinking about you two playing in a Barbie dream house together on the floor. What was the dream house picture I sent? A Malibu dream house? Can you imagine it, my gorgeous Snuggles? 6, outbound. So I give mad props to Mattel for making the dolls more diverse now. When I was young, the dolls were very sexualized, and now I see that it's more diverse for equality, such as race and certain disabilities. I saw one doll has vitiligo, which is when someone has patches of no pigment in their skin. I love how the new dolls look these days. I would let my daughter at any age play with these. I wish I was 10 again. LOL. 7, inbound. I'm laying here in bed with little girl trying to fall asleep while she is hogging up the covers, and my mind keeps drifting back towards you. When I close my eyes, all I can see is you, Gypsy. 8, inbound. Hey, Snuggles, I'm sorry. I was an asshole yesterday. I really miss you and your beautiful voice. 9, inbound. To my gorgeous Snuggles, I can't stop thinking about you. Your morning call yesterday. Your morning voice is so sweet and amazing that it really is hard to describe without words. Maybe I will get to experience that morning voice in person one day. Sometimes when I'm laying in bed, like now, I can almost picture you being right here with me, holding me while watching TV, spooning before playing Who Dat, and snuggling while trying to fall asleep. Can you imagine that also? 10. Inbound. Missing my gorgeous snuggles. Maybe you're missing me also? Again, I mean, how many times, how many emails? We've seen so many inbound, but very few, outbound. And the outbound we do see are not, she's not reciprocating the same things that he's telling her. And I just don't understand. Like I said, it's like he doesn't even see what she's saying to him. He just overlooks it because it's not what he wants to see or hear. So he just like overlooks it and just keeps talking like she didn't say anything to him. So this next group of emails is through March 31st to May. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, March 31st to May 19th, 2021. And so I've got it split up here for some reason. So we're going to go with the top where it's number 1 and the line, it's above the line and it's outbound. So we've got a couple outbounds in here trickled, but it's a majority of inbounds. But the first one is outbound. And it said, I just went to bed because I was sad. It's been too long of a day. I miss blank. I feel lonely. Excuse me. 2 is inbound. Blank is going back to your room tonight. Blank is going back to your room tonight. Okay. 3, inbound. Gypsy, you said something about visits last night, and it was hard for me to concentrate on anything else afterwards. Just the thought of the taste of your lips put me in a euphoric state of mind. Alrighty then. 4, Snuggles and Cuddle Muffin really does look good together. And then we come down here. I guess this must be, May. These must be the May email. Starting with number 1, it's outbound. Can you please make a printed out copy picture of Shamar Moore for blank? It would mean a lot to her. She's having a rough time with school. And your Snuggles wants like 5 4x6 of fairies and 5 5x7 pictures of pinnacles with roses. 2, outbound. I love you. And I don't think this email right here, I don't think she was talking to Ryan. I think that this email got mixed up. I think she was talking to the other guy that she was talking to here. And I think it got mixed into Ryan's emails because she was actually talking to a couple guys. But I don't, because she's never told Ryan in all the emails that we've read so far that she loves him. So I do not believe that this I love you is meant for him. 3, inbound. Don't worry, Gypsy. I won't let your last email go to my head. Thanks for reminding me tonight. Or maybe it was. Maybe she did tell him that. I don't know. 4, I get why blank is always trying to fix you up with people and why blank is the only one who texts me when you want to talk. I'm a secret to everyone except blank, and you don't plan on talking to blank when you get out, and I'm probably in the same boat. 5, inbound, and maybe to me there isn't anyone better. 6, inbound, remind me to tell you what the kid just said about us. I really only care what he thinks, actually. 7, inbound, my morning is always so much better when your beautiful voice wakes me up. Maybe there will be countless mornings like that in the near future, hopefully. 8, inbound. Okay. That must be from the Italian guy mixed in with their emails. So maybe the I love you was for the Italian guy. And so I don't read Italian. I have no clue what that says. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to number 9. Well, the song is actually Lose Yourself, Not Without Me. This next group of emails is from April 13th to May 31st, 2021. And we're going to start at the top, and we're going to start with number 1. It looks like they are all inbound, but a few. So most of them are inbound. Starting with number 1 at the top, above the line, inbound. This is Ryan. Hope your stomach feels better, and I would never not want you to come snuggle with me in bed. After all, your name is Snuggles. 2, inbound. My phone sucks. 3, inbound. A glimpse. Great night. Make you a gumbo. Cake, cuddle while watching the movie. Rub your back. Kiss or your neck. Whisper, who that? Eat a Tootsie Pop. Peppy inside. Staring in your eyes. Wrapped up. Complete satisfaction. Fireworks. Explosions. Snuggling with Snuggles. Fall asleep with little girl in the mix. I have no clue what that's supposed to be. I think that's like code talk and stuff. Number 4, inbound. Probably won't be able to talk tonight, Gypsy. 5, inbound. Never mind. Change of plans and not Gypsy. I meant Snuggles. 6, outbound. This is Gypsy. Sorry, I haven't called much. I have had to make other calls. Blank and I are making plans for a September visit. Where is number 7? 7, outbound. I don't think we should talk anymore. I'm starting to really care for blank, and I know you won't be pleased with this. 8, inbound. I repeatedly asked for you not to throw me away and everything we have been through. That's it. Distance this, I think it says. 9. After our conversation tonight, I could have really used that laminated picture. 10. I can't stop salivating at the thought of resting my head while making you so wicked with every breath. It's so effing hard to concentrate on anything else. Do you think you can handle it? 11. I realized something very interesting today. Then we go below the line, starting at number 1, and all of these are going to be inbound, except for the very last one. Starting at number 1, inbound. Although finding a beautiful picture of you would not be an issue. 2, baby, you're my gorgeous Snuggles, and I truly am lucky to have you in my life. Hopefully soon I will have you in my arms, holding you tight, loving you for only a brief moment at this point. I hope to love on you longer when you get out, but a brief moment nonetheless can last a lifetime, especially with a woman like you. 3, inbound. Just took little girl to the kennel and it broke my heart. She cried and cried. I'm sad. So here, who's little girl and why did you take her to the kennel and why are you sad? I hope you're not talking like about a pound. You didn't take this dog to the pound. That's what it sounds like to me. And that really bothers me. I don't like when people use things like that to try to hold over other people, to try to get them to stay in relationships or anything like that. And if that's the case there, I don't like that kind of stuff. 4, inbound. Here we go again, huh? 2 weeks ago, you loved me and wanted to have my baby, and you were going to kiss me during our visit, and now, again, you're not. WTF, Gypsy. I tell you what, when you start to miss me, call blank, 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 because it's fucking apparent that you are always going to pick them over me. 5, inbound. Such a fucking turnoff. 6, inbound. It's hilarious to me that you think that nothing will ever make me leave. Ha ha. 7, inbound. And keep your fucking shirt. You were never going to send it anyway. 8, outbound. Dear Ryan, there is no easy way to do this, but I can't give you my whole heart. I'm sorry. We had a great friendship, but my heart belongs to the wind. This really is the final goodbye. Please do not contact me. And so we're looking at this email right here was May 31st, 2021. They got married July 2022. So we're talking almost like just a little shy than, or actually a little over a year that, she was still trying to get rid of him, basically saying, I don't want you to contact me anymore. So this group of email is going to be from April 28th to May 27th, 2021. And we're going to start at the top above the line. And it looks like we have a couple outbound, but mostly inbound. But above the line, starting at number 1, it's outbound. It says, what? OMFG, I'm doing my homework. I'm trying to get my full GED. If that bothers you, then that's your problem. 2, inbound. I just looked at my sent messages and I could have swore that I sent the first one on Monday morning. I only sent one yesterday, but it doesn't matter because I was stupid. I'm sorry, Snuggles. 3, inbound. And I can be so mad at you, but then I hear your beautiful voice and it's like poof, anger gone. So I guess that my heart will always melt when I talk to you. 4, inbound. I am thinking about our conversation tonight and your description of our relationship really bothered me. Gorgeous, I don't want to fight anymore. I just want to love on you. 5, inbound. I'm late and I'm trying to fall asleep. Little girl is in the damn middle of my bed and is refusing to move. Ha ha. Plus, my mind keeps drifting back to you. Gypsy, well, Snuggles, I still believe that we have something special. It's obvious, baby. Even after everything that has happened, we still have deep feelings for each other. I know you say that it's complicated between us, but I'm sure of one thing that isn't. It's the fact that I want to hold you in my arms and love on you. I want to be there for you. And when things are good and bad, I just want you. 6, outbound. You know what is sad is as much as I play it off, blank really hurt me deep this last go around. It's like this pain that never goes away, an emptiness that feels like the better part of myself faded away. It's hard to let go of the pain because it's the only thing that I have to remind me that everything can flip in a matter of minutes. Love turns to hate, and before you know it, you are eating chocolate bars one after each other, crying, asking yourself, why are you even trying to email him when he makes you feel this worthless? I act like I'm all better, but the truth is I still cry at night. I'm mean to you because I hurt inside very much and I can't hurt him, so I hurt you by being cold. I can't hurt him because he's unreasonable. He doesn't care, nor does he feel any remorse about breaking my soul. And I can't read what else she says. So 7 is inbound. You know our discussion about being first. I thought about it some more and I think I'd rather be last instead. 8, inbound. Just listen to that song. And Gypsy, I really believe that if you could give me your heart, I would break it. I wouldn't break it. I would cherish it. And so then we go below the line. Starting at 1, and these look like these are all going to be inbound. So these are all going to be from Ryan. Starting at number 1, inbound. Remember to smile, Snuggles. 2, inbound. Gypsy Rose, since the first day we spoke, I have been in awe of you. You're special to me. Your beauty is unremarkable. Your smile is alluring. Your laughter is magical, and your voice is charming. Simply put, you are breathtaking. 3, although you don't deserve that sweet message, ha ha. 4, you deserve way much more than that. 5, inbound. You deserve way much more than that. Just a sweet message, gorgeous. So these next messages are May 15th through May 27th, 2021. Starting at number 1, it looks like they are all going to be inbound, but a few. Starting at number 1 at the very bottom, inbound. You know that I don't care what anyone else has ever said, right? I live my life the way I want. I know what is best. No one else does, not even my cousin. 2, outbound. I've tried to call for 2 days. What's going on? I got my second shot and oh my God, it's bad. Chills, body aches, dizziness, headaches. So I'm weak. I got dizzy trying to stand up to call you. 3, outbound. Okay, fine. Don't answer. Fuck. 4, inbound. What? My phone hasn't rang. Call me. 5, inbound. My phone sucks. Just turned on Wi-Fi calling. 6, inbound. It's my phone service. Call me, gorgeous. 7, baby, come here. That's inbound. That's Ryan. Baby, come here. 8, inbound. I hope you've tried to call me because my phone hasn't rang. 9, inbound. I really miss you, Gypsy. Well, Snuggles or Gorgeous. Maybe you miss me also. I'm looking forward to hiding. What? Oh, excuse me. Holding you in my arms for the first time. I was about to say hiding. 10, inbound. My phone hasn't rang once since our call at 4 yesterday. I'm really missing your beautiful voice. 11, outbound. You know what? I will go on Euro tour. 12, inbound. Our phone conversation tonight was revealing. I learned something very interesting. 13, inbound. Yep, very revealing. 14, inbound. So you want me to put your picture back by my bed? Well, that spot is reserved for exclusive girlfriends. And so this is an email that is dated May 19th, 2021. And Gypsy is basically talking to a friend of hers, and she's telling her that Ryan, she says indirectly that Ryan's throwing himself at her. It says, you and I both want children. She's actually talking to the Italian guy here. It says, you and I both want children, and if you can wait 2.5 years max until I get out and your situation with blank has not changed and you and I still have feelings for each other, then yes, I would be open to starting a family with you as soon as possible. I'm crazy, aren't I? LOL. I told you I'm very bold to say such things. I'm very bold to say such things. And then here in another email, she says, I feel lonely today. I wish I had someone to call my own. Well, let me clarify. I could have someone on my own, but I want a mutual love, not one-sided. I'm not desperate enough for the men that keep throwing themselves at me. Sometimes it's just hard being single, not knowing if I'll be alone forever or what the future holds. I think it's normal to feel incomplete, alone, like there's a missing piece. It's how I feel today anyway. And so here, this is in 2021, in May 2021, and she is talking about, she's been talking to Ryan, but she thinks, she's basically saying he's throwing himself at her. And he was. I mean, that's exactly what he was doing. We are almost done, folks. So I appreciate you guys hanging with me here. I'm just trying to, like I said, take you inside Gypsy and Ryan's relationship, what it was like in their relationship while she was in prison, through the emails anyway. Now, these aren't all the emails, but that's the majority of them. And it really doesn't, she spent most of her time telling him she wasn't interested. She wasn't attracted to him. She wasn't physically attracted to him. This next email is from October 2nd, 2022. Now, this is after they've already actually got married. Like I said, they got married July of 2022. Didn't know I made it bigger already. So it says, hello, friends, and this is a mass email. She mass emailed everybody on her contact list, okay, regarding this. This is about an annulment. So thank you all who gave me a great advice this weekend. I really appreciate it. I know that I am new into the role of wife, and sometimes I do get overwhelmed by things for multiple reasons. Wait a minute. Is this the right one? No. Gosh. I don't know how I jumped. Okay, here we go. It says, I don't know how I jumped. But anyway, this one's from October 2nd, 2022, and it's about she's filed for an annulment. And she actually sent this. This is also a mass email. The other one was a mass email, but this was a mass email as well to all her friends regarding an annulment to Ryan. It is with a heavy heart that this morning I made a decision to file for an annulment and end my marriage with Ryan. My marriage ends without any fault to either of us. I believe we just are in different places in our lives and find it too difficult to walk in a path together at this point. Ryan is a good man with a big heart, and I love him dearly for all that he has given me through the over 2 years of our relationship. I pray for our healing in this separation and for healing of our families who have given their hearts to one another during this union. Thank you for your support. And so then she sends out another mass email to her friends. And it says, and this one is dated, I think this one is dated October 2nd too, if I'm not mistaken. It says, so thank you to all who gave me great advice this weekend. I really appreciate it. I know that I'm new into the role of wife, and sometimes I do get overwhelmed by things for multiple reasons. The reason why I was pondering getting my marriage annulled is because Ryan and I had an argument like all couples do, and during this argument, he hit a trauma trigger for me that reminded me of living with my mother, and I overreacted to it and sent emails to multiple friends, all of her friends on the contact list, within my inner circle contact list on Secures, informing them of my thoughts of an annulment. God, that's like a tongue twister. By 3 p.m. this afternoon, I was surprised by a visitor that I wasn't expecting. It was my husband, Ryan. I had been upset with him for a week straight, and the moment I walked into the room and saw him looking more handsome than I think I've ever seen before, and I couldn't stay mad at him any longer. We talked and communicated our issues and both agreed not to throw around the word divorce so easily. We have our own unique trauma triggers, and it's about learning how to adapt and communicate through them. So the end result, we will continue to work on ourselves and our marriage. But this is not why I'm emailing this. As I was getting through the search process after the visit, one of the guards asked if it was true. I asked what she meant. She to which mentioned seeing a post online that said I was contemplating an annulment. In addition, she said my email was posted where I am talking about it. So one of my friends within my inner circle is posting my business. And anyone who knows me well enough knows I take my private life serious, and only certain few in confidence receive that email. I will ask whoever posted it, please come forward as I send each person who I'm sent the email to come clean to me and explain their reasons for doing this. My marriage is off limits to post, tweet, TikTok, Smack Chat, and every form of idle gossip. I know and understand that social media is tempting to share your opinions, but unless I ask you to share something, keep my name and my husband's name off social media. Because even though I do not have internet access, someone somewhere will tell me about it, and I will be disappointed if it came from someone close to me. Thank you, Gypsy Rose. And so this next email is October 6th, 2022. And I'm not quite sure who she's talking to here, but it says, "Hi, Miss Blank. So let me give you what's going on in my life. So I'm on a 30-day phone restriction for using another girl's phone pin to call my stepmom, Christy, during the night of Hurricane Ian. My phone pin glitched, so I used another girl's phone pin account. Well, since that is against the rules, I got busted, so they gave me phone restriction for 30 days. I'm actually doing just fine not talking to my husband, Ryan, during this 30-day phone restriction. I emailed him and his mom yesterday, and both seemed to not be understanding to my feelings nor receptive to my explanations as to why I'm contemplating a possible divorce. It's all in the wrong, and there is quite a bit of tension. In a nutshell, they perceive my actions and reasons as selfish, and I don't understand how. If they both love me, then my mental and emotional state and happiness should be priority to them. But all blank Ryan and his mother see is blank is unhappy, and I'm to blame. Ryan is unhappy, and she's to blame. He emailed my friends telling them how his wife, aka me, is leaving him to go live with her parents and pine away for her ex Ken. Okay, so Ken and I just started talking again since our breakup 2 years ago. We had not been on good terms in years, so I checked in on him after the storm, and now we're on better terms and now friends again. I have kept my composure, emailing Blank's mother and told him, do not come to visit me tomorrow as I just need space. I am listening to over 700 episodes of a podcast dedicated to marriage therapy. More and more, I regret my decision to get married like everyone said I would, because I am getting closer and closer to freedom, and instead of wishing to be with my husband, I'm craving the single life. I feel helpless and hopeless. And worse, my new family I'm married into now dislikes me for feeling this way. They do not understand how I do love Ryan, but it might not be the same way he loves me. I wanted to feel a spark, a desire for someone more than just tenderness I feel for him. Maybe I do only love him as a friend, and I knew that was never going to be enough to make him stay in my life. Ryan is a kind, sweet, tender soul, and he doesn't deserve to be left, but this is my life too. I'm sorry for dumping all this on you. I just needed to vent it all. And so I actually already shared that email. And so this email is from October 7th, 2022. And it says, blank showed up for a visit unexpectedly. Ryan, I told him not to come, and he showed up anyway, looking nice, wearing his best to impress. And I was smitten like always. He knows how to win me over after an argument. I know it sounds crazy, but when I'm with him, I'm happy, and I'm attracted to him, maybe not the same amount as him. I'm assuming her beaux, probably Ken and the other one, but I'm nonetheless, it's like I go into doubt mode sometimes the longer we go without that physical touch. Anyways, he has scheduled an appointment with a therapist, which I'm very pleased with. We talked and communicated our thoughts and concerns. I even asked him if maybe we could line something up so I could speak to a therapist maybe once a week on the phone. He will take care of the expense, of course. It will help us greatly to have each our own therapist. I love him for making this effort, as he saw it meant so much to me. I want to work on my marriage, and so does he, which may not be what everyone wants for me, but I do love him, and it cuts off. And so this next email is from, these next ones are from October 2022. And I'm not quite sure who she's talking to here, but it says, I think when it comes to intimacy, I believe Ryan tries too hard to be sexy and appealing, and it comes off pervy at times. LOL. But when he isn't trying, that is when I want that physical intimacy with him. I believe it all has to do with his level of self-confidence and me responding to that. I won't know how we are in that area until we can spend time together upon release. That is why it's so important that me and him have at least 2 days in the cabin alone after y'all leave to head home. So she must be talking to Rod or Christy. I'm going to assume maybe Christy here. To head home. We need that in-person connection in what could be a mini honeymoon. That spark is there. We just need to throw some gasoline on that baby and let the night burn. LOL. Are you still at work? Well, it's not Christy, so I don't know who she's talking to. So the next one is, as it stands, I'm not giving up on my marriage. As much as I get pulled to live as a single woman and think occasionally how nice it would be, the bond that I share with Ryan pulls me far greater back to him. I have spent every day for over 2 years sharing my life with him in some way, and to lose him would be another heartbreak. Boy, that didn't age well, and that didn't last long. I sent my mom a long email, and I know she wants to be there for me if I'm in a bad situation, which I so appreciate. But she needs to stop egging on my thoughts of divorce every time me and him have a disagreement. She always says things like, in case y'all don't work out. You can just tell it's like she almost doesn't want it to work out. And she didn't. I don't know, but I asked her in an email, what is the issue? At least you give him advice. He needs someone who roots for us to be there for him. And I need to stop throwing the D word out there so quickly. I was upset when I wrote some of those emails last week. And then it cuts off. This one is November 14th, 2022. It says, update. Well, it's been a rough 2 weeks. However, Ryan and I are in speaking terms. I am holding off making any big steps right now, though. We are separated but are talking and still trying to come to a solid conclusion for what's best for us both. We want to be in each other's lives, and that seems to be all we know for sure. I did throw out the idea to him suggesting an open marriage, and he was willing if need be. I have times that I get distracted by other people. It doesn't last long. When the new wears off, I come back to him every time. I mean, isn't that something? Side note. Isn't that something? I mean, if you don't want to be with the person, why are you with the person? Okay, no, let me finish this. We realize that is how I am. I probably need to see a therapist, and if we want a marriage together, and if he does not fulfill my sexual needs, then an agreement can be made to allow me freedom to explore, which is something Dad said blank may need to let me do. I never thought I'd be thinking about an open marriage, but here I am trying to find what my version of normal is for my life. And if the only thing missing is that sexual aspect, then a mutual agreement is better than me throwing the whole marriage away. I can't see to let go of him because we do have such a strong emotional bond. He seems to be willing to take a lot in the name of love. I'm a lot to handle. Let me get through this. We got 2 more emails. This one is from November 5th, 2022. This is apparently to Christy. It says, hi, Mom. Ryan and I have not spoken in a week. I have a very difficult conversation with him. It was about the lack of sexual chemistry. He felt very hurt, and for days he ignored me. And in that time, I let it sink in, and I didn't jump to end it. I let him search his feelings, and he wanted to work it out. I didn't. Miss Joy emailed me after I deleted him off Securus because he called me names out of a broken heart, which I let him have that because I probably would do the same if I was him. Miss Joy coaxed it out of me how I feel, and I believe it is unspoken, but we all feel it's best to separate. She had one request on his behalf, and that the documentary show him with dignity and kindness. I told her I don't have that kind of control, but I would ask if his part can be removed altogether, which I called blank, and she said that she can do some rearrangements on that episode, but can't remove his part entirely because this is a documentary about my life, and our relationship was a big part of my life. But we can maybe put less of his interview and the parts they filmed with him, and instead add phone interview with me talking about how I made a decision to separate. I believe blank wanted a recorded call between you and me talking about this, so maybe have that recorder on your phone when I call. I'll give as much as they need as filler to replace Ryan's part. I don't want to put him through any more pain than he has already going through. I wanted to wait until we both was sure and not just having a fight and a threat be thrown out just to say it like last month. This time I know in my heart I don't want this marriage. I love blank, but I can't make those feelings be there when it's not. I tried and I can't. I feel so ashamed to be doing this. I hate myself for hurting him. He was so good to me, and I'm doing him so wrong. I haven't told anyone except blank in the film team. Dad doesn't even know yet. If you want to show this email to him, you can. I know Dad supports both me and Ryan, and I know he was rooting for us. It's been a roller coaster ride of emotions, but being on phone restriction really helped define my wants, dreams, and needs because I had no one in my ear to pull me one way or the other. I've sure made a mess of my life. If Mother was alive, she would be telling me, I told you so. Maybe she was right. Maybe there are things I'll never do, not because she will stop me, but because I'm a screw up who will never make and it cuts off. And so this is the last email, and this is not the actual last email, the last email I have to share with you guys, the last emails. And this is from somebody that, and I left the dates on here. It was between August and September of 2023. And this person was calling Gypsy a goddess. And this isn't Ryan. This is somebody else. And I meant to do the numbering. So I think it's pretty much in order. So we're going to start at the top. And it's we got 3 outbounds and 1 inbound. So the first one at the top, outbound. This is Gypsy. Haven't heard from you in a few days. Just wondering how you've been. Outbound again, Gypsy. Where is my loyal servant? Inbound. The loyal servant's responding. Hi, goddess. Sorry I was busy. Had my grandson last couple days. Your loyal servant sent you your weekly $50 that I owe you. Gonna watch The Flash Saturday night. It's free on HBO. Thank you, goddess, for referring to me as your loyal servant. That's the first time you acknowledge me as your servant. Thank you, goddess. You just made me so excited. And then the last one is outbound. It says, you don't get to walk away from your goddess. I want my weekly $50. I'm still your goddess. And it would please me very much. And so, here she's getting money from, she's talking to other guys while she's, married to Ryan. She's getting money from other people while she's married to Ryan. I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, so these are the prison emails that I could find between Ryan and Gypsy. It seems like it's a very one-sided relationship. Gypsy wasn't interested in him. She had other people she was talking to all the way up to her getting out of prison. And so, I mean, she never wanted to be with him. So why she married him, I have no clue, other than the fact she did not want to parole to Rod and Christie's house. I mean, every suitor that contacted her, she was planning on trying to marry. She even asked the Italian guy. She tried to play it off. She asked the Italian guy to marry her. It was on April Fool's Day. And she said, would you marry me? And then it was like, several spaces below. And it said, haha, April Fools. I don't know, if you celebrate April Fools over there or not, but here we do. It's kind of like a jokester day or whatever. But she was serious. I'm pretty sure she was serious. Because that's how she was. She was trying to force any guy that wrote her that she was interested in. She was trying to force him into marriage. And Ryan was the one that was willing to jump on that. Even though she treated him like crap all the way through the prison emails, through her show, and he's still willing to sit there and be your doormat. I just don't get it. I mean, what do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, honestly, Katie Kakes reminds me of Ryan. She's like a female version of him. Do you guys think that she's like Ryan? Because it seems like she's really into Ryan. And so Ryan's Gypsy and she's Ryan. Because Ryan was really into Gypsy and Gypsy really couldn't be bothered. But the closer she got to getting paroled, she realized she had to do something, and Ryan was the only taker. And he can't see it. He thinks that when people say she used him for parole, he thinks that they're talking about, you know, getting her actual parole date. No, she was going to get her parole date regardless, because she could parole to her mom, you know, her dad's house and her stepmom's. But she didn't want to do that. She was having issues with Christy. She thought Christy was a media whore, and she'd already had a couple of arguments with Christy over that, and they actually stopped communicating one time. So Gypsy did not want to go to Rod and Christy's house to have to parole there. And that's what everybody's talking about when they say she used you for parole. It has to do with where she paroled to, not getting parole granted to her. And so she did use you for parole, Ryan. And she used you for a lot of things. And she pretty much flat out told you she wasn't interested, but you kept pursuing her. It was like you didn't even see what she was saying to you. It's like you totally ignored. I guess because it wasn't what you wanted to see or hear, you just ignored it, and you just kept on and kept on and kept on. And you say that she led you on. She didn't lead you on. But she was desperate right there towards the end. It's not an excuse. Like I said, she wanted to parole somewhere other than Rod and Christie's. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? This is the prison emails from Ryan. Ryan, you know, there was a lot more inbounds and outbounds. The outbounds that we did see was either telling him to stop talking to her or to tell him to buy something for her. I mean, definitely not romantic. I mean, he kept telling her she was so gorgeous, she was this, she was that. She never sent those kind of words back to him. Ever. So, anyway, all right, that will do it for me tonight. As always, I appreciate all the support that you guys provide me and all the kind words that you give me. If you like this video, please like and share it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel but like the content, please consider subscribing. There's definitely more to come. It's a slow process because there's so much to go through with the FOIA documents. So, you know, bear with me, guys. I appreciate you sticking around this long tonight, because this is going to be a long video. But, you know, after this, I'm not trying to show this guy any more attention. It's a one and done for me with Ryan. So anyway, y'all have a good evening, and I will be seeing you soon.
This is coming from someone who sucks the souls of children, and I wouldn't want to be in the same room as Gypsy Rose.
You're awesome.
Whatever, Gypsy Rose's ex-husband now. You can't ever be Mr. Anderson. You're just Gypsy Rose's ex-husband.
Well, first off, I want to thank Team Ryan for the battle. Like, you know, appreciate it.
Yes, Tina Ryan, you really
Team
showed
Ryan,
up.
Thank you. Look at this woman.
You make me say,